Right, we're just doing a side mission. We're with Triss, and we've got to get all these mages out because they're going to get killed otherwise. So that's the plan. And we are going through the sewers, and wow, there's some stuff in here. Wasn't expecting that.
Thanks for helping.
No need to thank me, really.
No, there is. You don't know how much it means to have someone you can rely on in this fucking city.
It's all right.
Where the heck
It'll
is
be over soon.
Soon.
Check any bits.
Not about to let you off.
Take it all. You never know what's going to be in it. Usually it's a lot of junk, but sometimes you get something good. Yeah, so these mages, we're basically clearing a path for them to get to a ship.
Well,
Well, I don't know which way you want to go. This way? Aha. Hold on. Go back to that.
A library?
Just what I was thinking. Damn it, I've got to read lots of books now. This really isn't the time I wanted to go through the books, but I'd better get them because you never know what's in them. I think they're all the same actually. Plus we can sell them. Right, well, I think we've got most of them, so that'll do. No, I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, God, there's more. Don't think I read that one. Right, can we go now? Unless there's something I'm supposed to find in here, because... Why would we blow this open? Hold on. Tracks, aha. Find a path through the sewers, that's all it says. Find a path through the sewers. Oh no, that's the block I already knocked out. This is where we want to go.
Triss, found an exit.
Look. Gonzalo de Verseo's poems. Jacob of Veraz's chronicles. It's incredible. Rare, first editions only.
We'll come back for them later.
No, we won't. I leave Novigrad today, remember?
I remember. Just having a hard time coming to grips with it.
Come on. We should hurry.
What the heck is she doing? No time for books. I've taken them anyway. Or I've just read them all. Quick search through the boxes. It's only usually junk or ingredients, that kind of thing. This.
Stop. Hear that? Is
Rats.
oh, my speciality, remember? Damn it, that's a lot.
Lovely. No wonder there were so many rats.
Who's tossing all these corpses down?
We're right under the main square, next to Carlo the Cleaver Veres's headquarters. Can't be a coincidence.
His debtors have tended to disappear without a trace.
Everything all right?
A few bites on my feet and calves. Nothing really.
Need to clean your wounds. Infection will set in otherwise.
Later, Geralt. Let's find the way to the port first.
Got it. We'll do this gate. Where did she go? Up here. Crazy the amount of stuff that's kicking around.
Body's pale. Dried out.
Vampires, maybe?
Wounds around the neck and shoulders.
Gotta be vampires. Triss. You're in my way. Whoa.
Claw marks, long and sharp.
Vampires. Or is it going to be werewolves? Werewolves tend to rip things apart, not use influence. And then we've got to go there. Ooh.
Lantern's still lit. Died recently, from bites to the neck. A lesser vampire.
There we
Stay
go.
close to me.
Yes, a vampire. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, look at this thing. I've actually been making a few potions, so let's have a look what we got. We got Wyvern, Werewolf, Hag, Wraith, Cat, Black Blood. Is that? No. Oh, not back vampires. Yeah. Put that there. And there's another good one there. Vampire oil. Let's put that on my sword. Right. So when we meet a vampire, we should be able to do some serious damage to him. Depending on the vampire. I don't know what it is. I'm overweight. Let me just... 77. I'm overweight, but I'm not carrying anything. Do these weigh? No, they don't weigh anything. Does this stuff weigh? That doesn't weigh anything. It's all those books. No, they don't weigh anything. They don't weigh anything. This stuff weighs stuff. But this isn't like enough to weigh me down. Why am I so overweight? This stuff. No, this doesn't weigh anything. How much does that weigh? 6. 91 of 90. Don't get it. Let's get rid of that. Right. Normally we got hundreds of swords on us and that, but not this time. See if any of this stuff... This stuff shouldn't make us weigh more. Some of the junk will, but not potions. Or materials, right?
It's a catacan.
Oh,
A vampire. Watch out for his venom.
Sewer's always this exciting?
Luckily.
Luckily.
Steady source of income. Come on, let's go.
And I'm overweight again. What is making me overweight? Is it all these arrow things I keep picking up? I can't seem to drop them. I know they're heavy. I know that is. But they're worth a lot of money, but I just can't seem to find anywhere to sell them. Do they weigh something? Oh, those weigh things. Okay. Get rid of that thing. I'll get rid of it. That's heavy. Right. Loot. See all this stuff I keep picking up. Right.
Seagulls! Hear them? We made it! Come on, we need to ready the ship before the hunters learn what's happening.
Finally. You bloody took long enough.
Did you have time to look around? How's the ship?
creaky piece of junk. Wood's rotting, sails are prone to rip like an old pair of knickers, and the...
Will we make it to Kavir?
provided you don't run into any storms.
I'll signal the others to come.
Any help? Can I play the violin for you? Fetch some flowers or bonbons?
What the hell's that mean?
What? Don't tell me you don't plan to beg her to stay.
Why do you even care?
I adore love stories. Especially the ones that end happily ever after.
Hunters! Hunters approaching!
Board the ship! We want them alive!
Dijkstra, I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear. Get on board.
One last farewell. Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me. And what we had together.
I'll remember you too. Always with a smile.
Miss Marigold!
Coming! Take care, and give Siri a kiss from me once you find her.
You're an ass.
What?
An ass. An oaf. A twit. Didn't even try to stop her.
I had my reasons.
Course you did. You're an ass. An oaf. A twit. But even an ass can do the world a favor if one more enlightened tells him how.
Dijkstra, what are you plotting this time?
What would you say? How many mages did we save? Altogether?
Dunno. Didn't count. 30, maybe? Give or take a few?
And how many would you say remain in the north? How many alchemists, healers, herbalists? 2,000? 3?
Doing a population count? Is that it?
No, I'm concerned. In Novigrad they had us. We were here. But who'll save those in Rimba? Banard, Ardcaraig, Gullet? You know damn well that daft bastard Radovid won't rest till he's killed them all. Every last one. Yennefer and Triss included.
Moving as speeches go. Now get to the point. Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to help me kill Radovid.
I don't kill kings. Just not a regicide. Rumors to the contrary be damned.
I know. I'm merely asking for your aid in organizing the assassination. Someone else will strike the blow.
Dijkstra. Might not have heard this, though I'd find that hard to believe. But Witchers are neutral on principle, so...
Oh, bollocks. That's a convenient excuse you lot try to hide behind every time the temperature rises. It's grown hot, my friend, and it grows hotter still. Pyres burn in every city. For mages great and small, your female friends included. For non-humans, for witchers soon. Is that the North you espouse? The North you're prepared to live in? Silence. Cards close to your chest, I understand. To slay a king, it's not exactly some bloody necker contract. You think on this. Think on what I said. And if you conclude you'd rather change the course of history instead of riding its current to hell, you come find me. At the Passiflora in the garret. I'll be waiting with my mates.
I'll think about it.
So long, Geralt.
Looks like we might end up killing a king. Not a bad idea though. We want to stop this attack on the mages. I don't want that because it'd be too heavy. I don't want that. Thing is, if I'm so overweight, why am I so overweight? Have I lost a saddlebag or something? Wait a minute. No, that's for stamina. It must be a thing that makes that go up a bit. What is it? Is it? It can't be that stuff. I mean, this stuff doesn't show any weight, so I'm assuming there's no weight involved in any of that. But we haven't got anything, so how can we be at almost at full with just these? No, they don't weigh anything. That's only... well, that's 6, but it's not much, really. It's that I've got to get rid of. Where the heck do I get rid of that? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Good.
You see what I...
Them crowns. I need to get rid of... maybe it's the crowns. Hold on. Where's the crowns? No. No, they don't weigh anything. And I haven't changed my armour recently, so it can't be my armour.
Who knows?
Right, there we go. Mind you, apparently there's a lot of dead bodies here. Ooh, look, that's where I chopped a load of gear down before because I was too overweight. Tell Priscilla what you've learned about doo-doo. Doo-doo? About doo-doo. That's another quest. Right, let's just run over and tell Priscilla what we've learned about doo-doo.
You look fucking amazing.
Cheers.
On top of me.
I am sort of getting a few enemies in this game, like, that's why some want to attack me, like down by the docks.
You're a bigger rat picker than me.
An abomination.
Oh yeah, Priscilla, that's the, yeah.
Wars. Wars
It's up
everywhere.
here.
I piss me trousers.
Or was she downstairs? Hang on.
Back again, Rivian tramp.
No, she's not there.
Neither is a state of mind.
Is it?
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan. But we need Doo-Doo. Gotta find him.
This plan. What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion move to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Doo-Doo?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom. In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
We need to convince Dudu to reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts?
Dandelion. Irina Renard's troupe, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troupe, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings.
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxton's help.
So if these mummers are ready to help...
We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something. Lure him out of hiding that way.
Not a bad idea, but I doubt a few lines would suffice. Besides, do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by heart?
So what do you suggest?
We must write an entire new play. From scratch. Something grand. Something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly, it must have a splendid title. It must be the talk of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away.
Alright, let's get to work on a play.
All right. Guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was hoping...
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you, and that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence, meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
More or less.
More or less.
That'll do. Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Povis. I know. Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit, and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide, and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his no, better. His beloved. What do you think?
Sounds great.
Really think so? Lorenzo Molla. Yeah. Or perhaps not. Wait, I've got it! We shall stage a story of the Urchin of Erlenwald. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But...
At which point he reveals his face. He's a monster, there to steal Princess Parvetta. They want him dead, but at that instant a witcher steps in. And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
we need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or The Witcher's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
Let's go with The Doppler's Salvation. It's shorter, catchier. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it?
All right. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
Let's have a comedy.
Think comedy's the safer option.
Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner. Sit down, read silently, or just think. All right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the writing.
Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh, just keep quiet. Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all.
You wrote it to contact Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to Madame Irina. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard off the main square.
Join us later. See ya.
Right, now I may leave this play to another day, because this may take too long. Let's go and have a look.
Think I done me trousers. Now you. Come closer.
How far they're making me go? Oh, not too far.
Damn it, lost my way again.
Where you going? That's a place that...
This where Madame Irina's troupe performs?
Yeah, but you can only enter with a ticket. There's no performance now. Mamas are just rehearsing. Process is interesting to observe, though. So, want a ticket?
No performance. Said so yourself.
You can still get a ticket. What'll it be? Need a ticket?
Yeah, one.
Here. Just stay out of sight, eh? Awful bashful, these mamas in rehearsal.
Almost.
Holy moly, you're a scary.
Well, what was wrong that time?
I don't know anymore. It simply needs more fire.
Madame Irina, can we talk?
Geralt of Rivia. Dandelion's told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back soon. Here to talk about Dudu.
Let's speak in my quarters at the back of the theatre. We'll be undisturbed there. How can I help? We've not seen Dandelion or Dudu recently.
Dandelion's in trouble.
That much I guessed, though I am curious how serious it is. Did he seduce a powerful man's wife and go into hiding? Or did he write an offensive couplet about the priests of the eternal fire?
Worse. Lots. I'm gonna try to help him. Gotta contact Dudu first.
But he's disappeared as well.
Have a plan to lure him out of hiding, but I need your help. Can I count on you?
Naturally, but what can we possibly do?
I want to stage a play. Something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play? And who will write it?
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it. Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
Sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think about getting the word out and organizing some protection. Ushers. Would you mind tending to these matters?
How can I help you spread the word about the premiere?
Well, we'd like all the city to hear about it, so we must clearly talk to the Puffins.
Who are the Puffins?
Street artists. Get them to announce the premiere, and even the muscles on the harbour piling will hear about it.
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some rooms in the Bits in a townhouse, but I can't be sure they're still there. I've not seen them in the streets lately. They may very well have hung up their body hose.
See if I can find them, and if they'll work for us. Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly difficult.
Rotten apples, tomatoes, eggs, that sort of thing?
Axes, butcher's knives, and bricks, actually.
All right, know anyone appropriate?
Try the dogs, perhaps. You're bound to find some men willing to do any work for a few crowns.
Thanks for helping. I'll come back once I've found some ushers.
See you then.
Yeah, I think this is gonna drag on too long. It's like multiple quests in one. We've got to find ushers. We've got to find whatever the other thing was. Job performers, puffins. Which is there. Which is there. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put this on the next part. And we'll see you on that one.